Hey there guys, I'm SonicGhost and welcome back to some more Let's Play Splatoon. Last time around, we finished up all of the Inkling Boy challenges. So, as another Amiibo set of challenges, all complete. And today, we're going to start off with our final set of challenges from our last Amiibo here in the lineup. Let's go ahead and scan in an Inkling Squid Amiibo. Why, hello there. How goes it? Pretty good. How's it going with you, buddy? Haven't seen you in a little while, and I'm ready to jump into your set of challenges, starting off with level 1 here, Octo Trooper Hideout. Catch that Zapfish. So, this is a very interesting set of challenges here because notice as soon as I go in my squid form, I'm a Kraken. But we also got a timer. So, these are essentially speedrun levels that you get to play with the special Kraken, which is really cool. It's an infinite use special, so you don't have to worry about the Kraken running out anytime soon when it comes to its own special timer. As you only have a few seconds normally while using Kraken in the multiplayer mode, here on the other hand, it's infinite use, so go ahead and spam away. The moment you press the ZL button, you'll transform into the said Kraken, which makes you move a lot faster compared to a normal squid form. Plus, if you jump, you'll be able to attack. Not just that, but the Kraken is immune to enemy attacks as well, so you don't have to worry about any of the enemies trying to attack you while you're in Kraken form. Be careful though, as enemies can push back the Kraken with their shots. So while they may not be able to kill you directly, they can push you off of a cliff if you're not being careful. So while Kraken may be immune to damage, meaning that he's invincible on one front, Kraken is not immune to falling down pits. So be careful using the said Kraken. But this here is one of the best specials in Splatoon, and it is very, very powerful. So powerful, in fact, that they had to nerf this a few times throughout the lifespan of Splatoon 1. And the Kraken actually did come back in Splatoon 3. When this came back in Splatoon 3, they had to rework the special entirely, making it not as broken as the Splatoon 1 counterpart. Now you don't attack things and kill it in one go like you do in this game. It takes 2 jumps to kill something, and you have a charge which takes more of your special gauge to use, but it can one-shot opponents. So it's a lot more balanced in Splatoon 3. But that does it for the Octo Troop Hideout here in Splatoon 1. For completing the Octo Trooper Hideout, we get ourselves 600 gold. And we beat it in record time too, so good to go. Let's move on to our next stage here, level 2. Layer the Octo Balls. Splat your way to the top. Three minutes on the clock, starting now. This level gonna be pretty simple. Remember that you also do have a bomb still in your said kit. We're playing with the hero shot, but we also have splat bombs on our side. We don't have burst bombs or seekers, just the splat bombs. So, Kraken's not great for things in a distance, so we'll still want to use our gun along with our sub in certain situations, but it's a good mixture to use Kraken for attacking things and mobility, while also having the invincibility on your side, but then also still using your gun to shoot things from a distance, and even bombs for those said things that are way farther away you want to attack. It's good for enemies, or also to hit certain balloon fish, so on and so on. But for the most part, we're going to be mainly using Kraken. You don't even need the paint walls to climb them, as Kraken will paint the floor just by traversing around. So, thankfully, Kraken is a good source of paint on its own. Don't even need to hit the balloon fish here. I'm just doing it out of habit at this point. Let's go ahead and move our way over to the next section. Didn't get the checkpoint, which is interesting, but I don't really need it. So we may have skipped the checkpoint, but here's another one to replace it. Perfectly fine. Gonna get out of here before those Octo Balls finish spawning. And here, I don't need to use the cannon to climb up to the top, because Kraken can just climb up here all on its own. And now, if we can get past this enemy trying to shoot me, we can grab our Zapfish and finish the layer of the Octo Balls. For completing Layer of the Octo Balls, you get yourself 700 gold. Not a bad chunk of change, and beat the level in record time too. Let's move on to our next stage here, level 3, Rise of the Octo Troopers. Leap to victory. Nice of them to make us a nice little path here, but I don't need it. I'm a Kraken, I make my own paths. These enemies, they don't stand a chance. Almost everything here in this said mode is not going to be much of a challenge when playing as a Kraken. But the bigger challenge here is going as fast as you can to beat these stages under the said time limit. Now, I do feel like these time limits are very generous, so you don't have to worry about the timer being too much of an issue in a lot of these levels, especially with how Kraken moves as fast as it does, along with being an invincibility special, so you don't have to worry about any other problems here when it comes to enemies attacking you. But since the Kraken is a special, you would have to keep this in mind because you're not going to be getting any other specials here while playing these said levels. So we're not going to get any bubbles, we're not going to get any Trizukas, bomb rushes, none of the extra specials. We're just going to be a Kraken. As just like with the multiplayer mode, you can only use one special at a time. And just for simplicity's sake, these levels just have you playing as the Kraken and the Kraken alone when it comes to its special distribution. So that is one thing you would have to keep in mind if you relied on those said specials in other parts of these said levels to make progression. But we don't need any other specials because they're one of the most broken specials in Splatoon 1. So I'm perfectly fine playing all these levels with just the Kraken. And as you can see, it makes Rise of the Octo Troopers a very easy level. For completing Rise of the Octo Troopers, we get ourselves 800 gold, and we beat it in record time too. Now that we beat all the levels in World 1, it's time to fight the boss one more time. Squish, squash, smash, the mighty Octo Stomp. It's nice that they pause the timer here while you're jumping into a boss fight because this Octo Stomp takes a lot of time to show up. But won't take that long to kill. As with Kraken, we can just climb up the side as fast as possible and then just attack this tentacle right away. Kraken doesn't instantly kill the tentacle as we just seen, but it will do a lot of damage. So 3 jumps onto the said tentacle will be enough to damage it and cause you to move on to the next phase. If you feel like it takes a little too long to use your Kraken, you can also use a combination of the hero shot along with bombs to do the same thing. You don't just have to use the Kraken in the said boss fight, you can use a combination of everything in your said kit here. But we're already on to the final phase, so this is going to be a very fast boss fight. Gotta be careful because we don't want to get blindsided here, but at the same time, we can throw a bomb up to weaken the tentacle a little bit, and now we can jump out of here. Do be careful though, because while the Kraken is invincible, this guy can still crush you when it comes to his slam attack, and if you're under the Octo Stomp, doesn't matter if you're in your Kraken or human form, things are gonna end poorly for you. But there you go. That is the mighty Octo Stomp defeated once again, this time using the Kraken. For beating the Octo Stomp once more, we unlocked ourselves the Power Mask with Defense Up as its primary ability. That's a very cool looking mask if you ask me. And plus, the Octo Stomp was beaten in record time too. But that is everything in World 1. Now we can go ahead and move on to our next set of levels here in World 2. And we'll be doing so in the next episode. Next time on Let's Play Splatoon, we'll jump into World 2 here via the Inkling Amiibo challenges. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.